Hello, and welcome to the finals of the Summer 2025 WaltonWare Tournament. I'm the Astropath, and with me is Die Forever, once again.
Hello. Today we have the finals with krickraken versus Bergamarth.
On the left we've got Bergamarth, and on the right is krickraken.
They came here through the semifinals with strong victories over myself, Die Forever, and MQ Duck. For this tournament, we're playing 1 hour worth of WaltonWare. WaltonWare is a game mode where you start in a random starting location and you get a random bingo board customized for the area that you've started in. Once you complete a bingo line, you score 1 point and the game gives you a new random starting location with a new bingo board specifically tailored to that area. And the difficulty increases slightly. At the end of the hour, the winner is the person who has completed the most bingo boards. Here we have the players typing in the seed number. It is 403203. This way they get all the same bingo boards and enemy randomization and goals. Everything is the same.
Bergamarth bringing himself up to advanced environmental training before the game starts, as well as trained swimming and demolition and pistol.
Yeah, Bergamarth using his skill points before the timer starts. krickraken wanting to instead try to see what he starts with and try to adapt to that and get skill points according to how the game looks.
I take it he was agreeable.
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Walton's really getting a good look here.
Most certainly.
Yeah, this is quite an intro here.
For the ambrosia vaccine, he was so
Look at the cascade.
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the
Perfect camera
schools
work.
and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Got that fire extinguisher there looking
They're
good.
desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world.
We have other problems.
But the world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
The Augmentation Project? Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Okay, here we're gonna Bergamarth skip the intro, but we're synchronizing, so they'll both enter the game at the same time.
Ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider. UNATCO, among other things, but I must admit that...
And we're off.
You need to get to the Underworld Tavern.
So we've got a Mission 8 start in New York. So let's take a look at what our boards have in store for us. So
Top row, if you can find a merchant, that's good.
yeah,
Because they're already in
simple.
the hotel. Right column looks really good.
Yeah, especially given
Third
especially
floor,
given the
killer rat.
especially given there's a rat right there. Yeah.
Okay,
Bergamarth's
Bergamarth
going
does
for it.
that.
Yeah, that's all pretty simple. I don't know if there's soda in here necessarily. Oh, and there's a merchant in here.
You just found
so-
a merchant.
Yeah.
You can always go to the bar for a soda.
Exactly. But I mean, otherwise this goal or this line would be entirely completable within the hotel, which would have been exciting.
Oh yeah. Actually, does Paul have soda?
I
Paul's room?
think there might be soda kicking around here.
I think there's soda on this map.
There definitely is in earlier versions of the hotel, like Mission 2 and 4. I just don't know if there is in Mission 8.
I think Bergamarth there was rethinking his bingo board after finding the merchant.
Yeah, krickraken decided to break that. Oh, there is soda here, yeah.
Found a soda.
krickraken found it, but didn't drink it, which is kind of interesting. I guess depending on what line he's looking at, because he
Yeah,
stayed
sometimes it's good to save it
dehydrated.
for later.
He stayed dehydrated. He might be doing the diagonal actually. Drink a bottle. So he just needs to go to the bar and he can finish that. Drink a bottle of
Bergamarth
alcohol.
getting caught on the lip of the door there.
Yeah. Snitches get stitches means you need to talk about Stanton Dowd to either Joe Green or Jordan Shea, the bartender. Jordan Shea isn't randomized, so it's a little bit easier, guaranteed. Oh, there's another can of soda. So I guess there's plenty here. Fun to see both players poking around in Paul's apartment at the same time.
Yeah.
We're very
Bergamarth
much on.
changed his clothes accidentally.
Well, krickraken actually did as well, which is kind of funny. Both changed clothes there. All right,
Bergamarth does
Bergamarth's,
drink soda.
yeah, so he's almost done that right side column, so he just needs to use a toilet.
Binoculars are a big find.
He's done. Yeah, that helps a lot for to find those early, so you've just got them to guarantee some of those goals being possible later. So Bergamarth's, yeah, he's just making sure he knows what his board is. And there he goes. He's finished his first loop.
All
And
right.
while krickraken's on his way into the bar to
So
probably,
Bergamarth's in the
drink
lead.
some alcohol. Oh, he actually didn't drink that wine. I guess he's just stocking up for later. Bergamarth's now on
Yeah,
mission
he's trying to
3
load up.
at Liberty Island. Yeah. Yeah, krickraken's just doing some early stockpiling. So he's done his snitches get stitches and then drank a bottle of alcohol. So he's finished his loop as well. So what does this,
So
what does this
krickraken
new
finished
board
in
look
304. And Bergamarth finished in 241. Pretty close.
like? Yeah. No. Bergamarth's...
There is drink alcohol on this
Bergamarth,
board.
yeah. He was trying to knock out the merchant, and now he's going for the kill.
He gave up on that
I don't
idea.
think that's on the board. Yeah. I guess he just wanted
He
to
just wants
stuff
the
rather
items.
than any actual goal.
Agent Navarro.
So yeah, what do we got here? We've got hacking the computer, checkable. I'm looking at this left side column. That's not amazing. The top
It's not bad.
row isn't. The top row isn't bad. That can all be done here if he takes computer skill.
Yeah, top row is all UNACO. They both have binoculars.
Manderley said he's busy, but
Yeah. So yeah, Bergamarth destroyed that water fountain to get the top right corner.
Earlier tonight in the statue.
I was here.
Yeah, I think they've probably got to be going for that top row. That seems like the
Yeah.
most obvious.
Probably
one,
opening
but-
up Manderley's office just to loot in there,
Yeah,
maybe.
maximize looting. Yep, Bergamarth just did a piece of candy by getting one from the vending machine.
I was Mr.
And here we go for the
krickraken
computer
also
skill.
starts the
That was the
dialogue?
one.
Arrogant son of a bitch.
Yeah, that was the one thing that I wasn't certain about, is if either was going to be able to take that even. But yeah, it looks like it's possible. krickraken's going for the candy as well, so yeah, I think both are going for that top row.
I cannot wait forever.
Yes, sir.
Damn, Bergamarth's hacking his own computer.
Might as well. Who's gonna complain if you hack your own computer?
Do it for the bingo.
Then he's-
Well, IT might
yeah,
complain.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, true. I mean, Alex, you think he's gonna put up much of a fight?
Yeah, maybe not. Okay, so we found some good loot. We used Manderley's mirror. And Bergamarth
Yeah.
gets number 2 already. Gets to loot
Yeah,
number 2.
Maintaining his lead.
And he's got an Area 51 start.
Yeah, that's a bit more rough.
Your chopper's ready, Agent.
All right, so krickraken hasn't yet hacked a computer, so I don't know if he's just. I didn't see him. I didn't see him skilling up his. Okay, there he goes. All the way up to
Looks like he's
master.
just getting
yeah, so
all
he-
skills now.
Yeah, just burning all his skill points, putting them into skills. I guess he was just finishing his looting just to make sure he got everything that he wanted. Just going absolutely wild here, bringing things up to master.
So this Area 51 bingo board. Like, top row requires Sector 3. Right column requires Sector 3. right? Oh no, top row
Yeah.
only requires sector 2.
Oh no,
Okay.
yeah, and right column actually requires sector 4 because you need to close the door to the UC.
Oh yeah. Left column and top row look like they might be the best. Because they're both sector 2 lines, right?
What about the diagonals? Diagonal bottom left to top right isn't awful. Lighting a flare, hacking an alarm, sounder panel, and I mean you got to find thermoptic. But
Where's the alarm panel?
it's in what is it, sector? It's in sector 3 at the top of the stairwell. There's
Yeah,
only
that
one in
one?
the entire. There's
Kinda
only one in
far.
the entire place.
Right. And that one's kind of far.
It is kind of
It's
far.
not
but
terrible.
It's not terrible as a line, and I think the only water is the one in the command building outside here.
Whatever building out here, yeah.
Yeah, no, krickraken has made some progress on his board already. He's lit a flare and drank a bottle of alcohol, so he might just be... Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Left column is... Wait, you were talking about the left column at some point, but yeah, you actually don't need to go that
Sector 2.
far for that one. That's just sector 2, yeah.
Right.
So he's just got to find a Karkian to pet and play the
Yeah,
pinball
I wonder if he
machine.
recognizes that. It looks like he's going for it, but I think he had those
Yeah.
items already, the alcohol
Oh.
and the flare.
Also, this is a zombie loop.
Yeah. We've got zombies in this one.
Worth mentioning.
Okay, so Bergamarth
So,
is
yeah.
checking out this, whatever building what do we call this building again?
I think it's labeled as Command 24. So yeah, this is I call it
Okay.
Command Building, and this one actually has a pinball machine in it. I forgot. I was thinking only
That's true.
the one that's in the break room in Sector 2, but yeah, there's one out here as well. So theoretically, you can do everything except for the Karkians above ground here.
Right.
I guess
you probably
unless-
won't find a Karkian.
Probably not, but you could. It's possible the randomizer would put one here, I think, but
I think it'd be more likely if it was a later seed, but it's only loop 2, so there's
yeah.
not that many enemies yet. If it was like loop 10, it'd be pretty likely, because the difficulty does increase every time.
right.
krickraken does
Yeah.
hit the bingo. He does
The
hit the
pinball machine.
pinball machine.
Yeah, he did a little loop-de-loop to juke those.
Bergamarth used his vision enhancement to look in these lockers. Very nice.
Yeah, I think we saw him do that in Vandenberg last time as well in his first race. So that's definitely a strategy that he's familiar with.
Yeah, it can save quite a bit of time compared to. I mean, what's the alternative? You save, you explode the lockers, look what's there, and then load your save again.
Yeah. Because I mean, odds are pretty low that there will actually be something that you want in there.
Yeah, because they're not looking for any books. They don't have any book goals on their bingo board. They don't have like a Man Who Is Thursday or anything like that.
Yeah, no, Bergamarth's found Walton Simons, and he's had a bit of a hard time there with him. Okay, Bergamarth was re-inspecting his board and
Bergamarth
used
does
that
play
pinball machine. I don't know if he did before he died or not, but he did for sure now. But he was considering either the top row or the left column. So either one is. I mean, obviously, left column is only
little
one
easier,
more
yeah.
goal, and he has to do that for both lines anyway. But but neither one is.
It's good to have
terrible.
backups.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, actually, I guess at that point it's not a backup, but the backup would be the vertical lines instead.
Right.
I guess. krickraken got past the blast door, but he's having some trouble with his bot and commando here. Okay, he goes around. He's using cloak. Okay.
Oh, he's doing this drop technique. Along
Yeah.
Here.
Avoiding powering up the elevator, avoiding the vent route too. We saw on Bergamarth's side that Walton Simons was guarding that vent route, the popular route through the what is it, the hangar?
Yeah. The.
So maybe this is actually a good idea to avoid Walt.
Yeah. Now there's only certain walls you can do that sticky trick with. It seems
The
to
wall
only be
friction.
it seems to only be the diagonal walls that do that. The ones that are off the X or Y axis explicitly.
Yeah, I think
So
You take another
we
step,
saw
that
him
makes me
use
what
one
I am.
of the other walls there, and he didn't stick to it. So yeah, like this is one of the walls that you can't stick to, for example. But he's just carefully dropping down with the speed dog and not having too bad a time. Lost a leg there, but
Yeah. I think he's got a couple med kits. Okay, he gets down to the platform so he can use the ladder. Bergamarth might be going to turn on the power for the elevator. At least he's in the area.
Does look that way. Ooh, guy with a gap gun.
He gets him down before he gets shot.
Yeah.
That's good.
For a second, I didn't think he was going to actually notice him or not. Ooh, a spider bot down there as well. It's kind of rough.
Yeah, spiders can't climb stairs anyways.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he doesn't take the Gep gun from that guy he killed.
Yeah, it was a little surprising. I just realized
Okay, krickraken took a couple deaths, but he got his way down, yeah.
He also was jumping down the side rather than climbing down the ladder, which is interesting.
Oh yeah.
More acrobatics, but maybe
I don't know if that was
strictly
faster or not.
Yeah. All right, so
But he
just
does make
gotta
his way to
find-
Sector 2.
Yeah, he's made it to Sector 2. He just needs to find his Karkians. Normally they're in the tunnels underneath, but Randomizer will obviously cause them to show up in other places as well.
Is it 2 Karkians on the map?
Yeah,
normally?
I think it's two Karkians, 2 baby Karkians, I think, specifically. Actually, they might be full-size ones. I don't know. There's 2 Karkians of some sort.
So he's scouting out this area to see if there's a Karkian here. At least I assume that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Didn't look like he saw one. I didn't see a Karkian in that area.
I didn't see one either. All right, so he's getting his passwords or codes to the side rooms from Everett there.
Yeah, so he's going to check those rooms next for the Karkian. Well, actually, we don't know if he knows to look for the Karkian here, so... But he will be able to check for Karkians in them. So that's good.
Yeah.
Nearing the power room. The computer that controls power to the elevator system is in the
Found himself a commando in there. Now, the Karkian can end up in one of these sleeping pods in this room. Which
Is
I guess...
Bergamarth giving up on the elevator?
I guess that does
No, okay,
kind
he's
of
come back.
indicate
Well, it
that
is
this
a
must
bingo
be
goal.
baby.
Power the elevator is a bingo goal.
Oh, okay. Is it?
Yeah,
Where is it
it's not
there?
on
Oh,
an
yeah,
easy
it's-
line, though.
No.
And also, jump you
But-
can make it is another bingo goal, so maybe he's trying to do that.
Maybe. Then
Both
you'd
of
have to
those?
get to Sector 3 to become forklift
Yeah.
certified. I think he might just not know you can do that sticky trick along the wall there, or is opting to not go through the hangar. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, well,
not
if he powers
totally-
on the elevator, I don't think the elevator is a bad route to take.
No, it's definitely not. This is maybe just proving more difficult than he was expecting.
Yeah. Oh, I've never seen this spot. Hiding behind this pipe here?
Yeah, and that's actually.
Did you
kinda
know you could go
interesting.
there?
No, I mean I don't know.
He's
that
hiding
it's
from that
normally,
commando, though, shooting rockets.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. Someone
Press
opened the door.
the door, or blown open or something. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, probably got exploded. The commando's shooting rockets like crazy, so...
Yeah.
Oh, look,
Yeah.
krickraken. There's a dead
Oh,
Karkian here,
Dead Karkian. Will it respawn?
but it's a zombie seed.
He's just
Or is
waiting
it?
for it.
It should be about like 20, 30 seconds. There it is.
And he's done.
There you go.
Pet that
Pets
big
the
leather
zombie
dog.
Karkian. Yeah.
All right, so he's done this second loop, or third loop, I guess. That's the third loop.
That was third, yeah.
Um,
So krickraken takes the lead now.
Yeah.
Bergamarth does get the elevator working and gets on there.
So he's just got to figure out where that Karkian is himself.
The elevator crushed the mechanic zombie down there. I don't know if you heard him scream.
Always fun. So krickraken's got
Yeah.
a Paris club start. So let's see what he's got. View a map, drink a can of soda, destroy a medical bot. Medical bot's a little risky as a goal. Looked like he was looking along that fourth row, or maybe the third one.
He did kill
his
a
cursor,
rat.
His cursor followed something. I don't know. I don't know if that was indicative of anything though.
This doorman asking for 300 credits. No way.
Yeah, giving Lewis the Paris hello.
Yeah.
We're getting into the club here. Yeah, he might have been. It's possible he was looking at the fourth row. Yeah, I saw his cursor go across something towards the bottom, but I couldn't tell which one.
Finding Nicolette might not be too hard, which opens up a few of these goals, a few of these lines.
Did anybody else hear something?
Yeah, he's picking
But
up.
without Nicolette, I think the top row, do you get a map around here?
Sorry.
Maybe not, but the right column?
You can get a map of the
hard.
streets from
Hi.
JC.
Tong, I think, when you enter in through the sewers. But although
Oh, you'd have to go back there.
You'd have to go
I guess.
back
I
to
know
it.
the
Yeah.
bathroom is unisex, but just wait a minute, will you?
So the right column, he could technically knock out an MJ-12 trooper. He has a baton, but it's really hard.
Yeah. And then he'd have to blow someone up. Oh, he does have a cap gun as
Well,
well.
that's
So,
easy.
yeah. Yeah, that right column isn't too bad. But although the streets can be a little hectic.
Yeah.
Bergamarth's working on this commando in the, I don't know, barracks or whatever
barracks.
this room is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Hoping to find that Karkian, I imagine. Commando down. Make sure he doesn't come
Okay.
back.
Yeah, it kills the body. He doesn't want to deal with commando zombies, because those are some of the toughest zombies.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
they might actually be the hardest zombies, right?
Maybe, yeah, just because they're
MIB zombies are kind of tough too. But
Yeah. Krickraken's out to the streets now. Looks like
okay, so
Bergamarth's
he's going
doing a bit
across
of...
towards the cafe.
Oh, he's opening a sleep... Oh, he's actually almost done that bottom line as well now, but that would require him to get to sector
Yeah.
4, which would be pretty rough.
Yeah, it's really tough. He sees flare darts. I think he... Yeah.
Yeah, flare darts are always nice to have in WaltonWare because they're an easy way to set someone on fire and doesn't.
Yeah,
doesn't
and they only take
big-
up one
big
inventory
slots of
space.
inventory. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's topping himself
He's
up with
healing
those
up a bit.
sodas.
Yep.
He was hoping for the Karkian in there, I imagine.
I think krickraken is looking for Nicolette.
Oh, he's petting
He
that
pets a bird.
which means he only needs to open a suspension crate and drink a can of soda for that second line or second.
Or he
column,
can just
rather.
knock out an MJ-12 trooper for the diagonal.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's probably what he's doing with this fire extinguisher. Then he just needs to find
Fire
himself a
extinguisher?
trooper.
Why would
So
fire
you can,
extinguisher?
so you
I guess
can
to...
stun them and get behind them.
Oh yeah, it's a trooper. It's not a commando. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, there he goes. Oh, he
I
didn't go all the way
misread it as
behind him,
commando.
so didn't get
Yeah,
the
he got a
bonus,
little
but,
lazy with that movement there. Bergamarth does
but
pet the
We'll pull it
Karkian.
off. Wow, both finishing their loops at almost the exact same time. So
Yeah,
Krickraken stays
maintains
a,
his lead.
one loop advantage, but yeah, we'll see how fast Bergamarth gets through this parasleep. Now Krickraken's onto a mission 4 NSF HQ start.
If you're unable to hack the computers up there, you'll need the instructions and account information Lebedev sent me. One of our agents who tried to send the signal but got run off left the
Okay,
data sheet.
let's see.
The bottom row isn't too bad. Although actually, off the top of my head, where's there an alarm panel? Are there alarm panels in NSF HQ even?
There has to be, right? Below ground, I think, maybe?
Maybe?
Or isn't there one like in the second or third floor or something? Third floor?
I'm not sure.
Maybe. Okay, he uses a urinal. Maybe he's going for that left column. Or the center row. There's a lot of good lines here on this, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever he's going for, it looks like he's done here. Or mostly done here. Just getting some multi-tools before he leaves.
Talking. Another.
Bergamarth buying a bunch of biocells.
Yeah, always a wise choice in Randomizer and WaltonWare specifically.
Hi,
JC.
He actually has a lot of biocells. Is that 11?
Well, I was.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the maximum or if that's just
Pretty lady, huh?
a large quantity that he's got, but yeah, that is a lot still.
So he could be using speed some more.
hey, you know.
Yeah.
krickraken pulls out the gun and then immediately falls into a conversation with Jordan. But so
Yeah.
that's a 2 for 1. You had must crush capitalist and kill Jordan J. Actually, a 3 for 1.
Sure.
And kill an innocent apparently. So you got a lot of value out of that one. But that second column is not terrible. Although petting a bird is a bit rough.
You'd have to like
he's
climb the container, right?
There's
the birds
there should
on
be
top
birds,
of the container or something?
Birds should be available in the park as well, I think, in this mission.
Do you really want to go to Battery Park here, though?
I guess-
Well, I guess
No,
you
no,
have the multi-tools.
in the little park near where the
Oh,
NSF fight
yeah,
is
yeah.
in mission 2.
Right, the Hell's Kitchen Park.
Yeah, but still, petting a bird is kind of rough. So he's poking around the hotel. He's going to the 3rd floor of the taunt, so he's going to go to Smugglers next and finish
Oh,
that
okay.
middle.
Yeah, he's
middle
doing
row,
that
it looks
center
like.
row. Bergamarth's doing some looting in the club. I think maybe he's looking for the camo.
Yeah, that seems likely. Breaking a light? Is light vandalism on here? Yes, it is. Okay, so that middle column isn't out of the question. There's his camo.
The bottom row isn't bad either if you find Nicolette.
Yeah. Yeah, and in the process of finding her, you're probably going to be able to buy some candy or and blow someone up. So
Can you buy
that
candy
wouldn't
from the bartender? Oh wait, that doesn't count for that goal.
No,
there's
but
a vending machine at the cafe.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, looks like he's looking for Nicolette. Checking that spot up there.
Are you
krickraken killed the merchant, I believe, and a rat at the same time. Meanwhile, ignoring Smuggler to go smash his stuff up to finish
Well,
his
Smuggler just
bingo.
charges too much money. I mean, his stuff's so
Yeah.
expensive. It's crazy.
It is amazing that he has a whole area here in New York, able to sustain himself at those kind of prices.
This is great. This crowbar's so weak. And
It's
slow.
getting there. It's getting there. And there it is.
GG.
He's done another line and done another loop.
So he's up to 5 now.
You need to get to the Underworld Tavern.
Yeah.
Make contact with Harley Philbin. He is one of Dowd's aides, and he will set up the meeting. Follow his instructions.
So he's on to a mission. Wait, what mission was he on before? Oh, NSFHQ. That's
That
right.
was 4. Yeah.
I was like, hold on, wasn't he just on this loop, on this start point? But
Yeah,
no.
there's multiple Hell's Kitchens in this game.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the first loop was mission 8 before, so we did see this, but
But yeah, that was more than
It's
4
back.
ago, so.
yeah.
Okay, so what's he going for here?
All right. Bergamarth's still looking for Nicolette, checking the registry there to see if she's in the hostel.
Oh, this left column is easy. This left column for krickraken.
Nice.
Look at this. Use a
Find
toilet.
rat.
He's gonna use a trash can for a rat.
Saving.
He's gonna save scum.
He
gets a rat.
And there it is.
Wow,
Boom.
that's a fast
Another
one.
line done.
Was that a minute
was a
and 2
very
seconds?
fast one.
Yeah.
Back
Look
to
at
mission
krickraken's
3.
average here, 352. That's a fast average, because if you average 6
That is
minutes per
very
loop,
fast.
that's 10 loops in an hour, you know?
Yeah.
Bergamarth does find a medical bot to destroy. He destroys it, sadly. Do you think he's going to look
So
for Joy of
theoretic-
Cooking?
He could. It's pretty rough, but I mean, it's probably in, the apartment there, apartment 12 or 13 or whatever,
So, what did
by
you-
where the hotel is, but could be a little rough to find.
Yeah.
Ah, the Paris nightlife. Have a taste
Okay,
of
he's
wine
got
for
his
me, JC.
candy. He's keeping his options open at the very least, so. There's Nicolette in the cafe.
Finds Nicolette, that's good. Because that definitely opens up a lot.
Yeah.
I was
Actually, the recipe
Just
for Joy of
fire the
Cooking
arrogant
is
son of a bitch.
in this map, so
Yeah, it's this map. He finds a laser sight, that's good.
it's always nice.
I cannot
Kraken's
wait
waiting
forever.
very patiently for Walton to get out of the
Yes,
office
sir.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, looks like he's going for the middle row. So he didn't put a flag in his bathroom there, which is surprising.
Oh yeah,
he
going back
realized
for it?
that and going back for it.
He will improve.
Put that in there, get that secret ending. So you just need to go find a pinball machine. Easiest one's in the break room, but I think he's going down to Alex's probably to see if he can spot anything along the way.
I'd like to know what the feds are doing down there.
Or maybe just doing some looting while he's at
Huh. He goes to Sam for the items.
it. Yeah, I mean that's 2 multi-tools I think here, so
Okay.
it's not bad to stock up if you're in the area. It's not a big diversion.
Bergamarth taking the helicopter to Nicolette's. krickraken finishes
Yeah.
his loop.
Yeah, establishing a pretty dominant lead now at this point.
Yeah.
Why not?
Really showing his practice coming out here.
An average of 3 minutes and 37 seconds is just crazy fast.
Yeah.
But it's still early. We might get some
Yeah,
slower
anything
stuff.
can change. Takes one bad loop and the other person not having a problem with it, then it all just turns around. Bergamarth's, well, I was going to say he's looking a little low on ammo, but I guess he's got a decent number of sniper and pistol shots kicking around there, so.
At least he has a melee weapon, unlike last time he got to this map in the previous match.
Yeah, that helps too, yeah. Alright, so krickraken's got a Hong Kong Tong start. So what's he looking at? He just took a dip in Tracer Tong's hot tub. Is he going to go for that bottom row, or is he going for the middle column? Probably the bottom row of those two.
Bottom row seems pretty good to me.
Yeah, he's just gotta find someone to stomp, which isn't usually a big deal.
Crazy. I lost my virginity.
Thanks, Nicolette.
So Bergamarth looks like he's doing the tour of 5 parts of the chateau. And I guess that voice line
it's
counts
gotta-
as a tour.
It sure does.
These records contain some clues about the Duclair family's involvement with the Illuminati.
He's got to wait for Tong to stop talking so she can do her dialogue. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So he's got
Funny,
2 out of 5
funny seeing this goal in a WaltonWare race. It's not
Yeah,
necessarily.
it's not too bad.
It's not particularly slow.
Maid did all of the cooking,
But it's just
Mom
very much
always
to
picked
run
out
to
the one.
run to a bunch
She
of
was the
places
only
and
one
let
with
her
the key to
jabber
the
at you. So just kind of a funny one.
Yeah. krickraken used that ceiling fan in Tong's base. I didn't even know about that one.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Where was it, in the upper floor or?
It was like when you go past the courtyard and up the stairs, it's right in that little area.
Oh,
that,
okay, yeah.
I don't know
That
what to call
like
it. It's like above the
floor.
computer and the phone and whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amazing,
that's
I
one I
didn't
didn't
break
know
my
about
neck.
for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so he's just
it's
got to
a
stomp
fancy
some
looking
stuff
one
now.
too. It looks cool. Okay, he's gonna stomp this guy. Looks like getting his fire extinguisher ready to stop him in place. Okay, krickraken's gonna use the skill points before winning.
Makes
because
sense. Yeah.
once you complete the bingo board, you lose half of your unspent skill points. So
Yeah,
you
I
really
don't
want to use
think
them
he's used his skill points in a little bit.
in a couple loops.
Yeah. Wow. And one
He
and
gets it.
done.
Yeah, one stomp. That was all it took. It was a good stomp.
Yeah. And we've got a mission 1, Liberty Island start.
Liberty Island can be interesting. We'll see if he wants to kill, or if he wants to deal with Leo first and get rid of all the terrorists around the island, or if he'll just do it while their enemy's out. I'm looking at that bottom row. Use the toilet, kill a fish, hack an alarm panel, burn trash.
Yeah,
That's a good line.
That's pretty easy. I mean, you need to get into HQ to use a toilet.
Oh my god, that's right. The statue doesn't have a toilet.
Statue doesn't have a toilet, yeah.
What a terrible tourist attraction. No toilet.
So he's... Alright, there we go.
Bergamarth does finish the tour.
Yeah. And he's on to, what is this, Loop 5, the NSF HQ one. So, krickraken looked at a portrait, so he needs to either. I think he might be contemplating that middle column. Although I guess if he's doing the trash can, he's probably. Oh, he's burning the bag of trash. Is he trying to do that? He might be trying to do that bottom row, like you had said. It does require. Yeah. Okay. There goes that. It does require getting into HQ, but you know.
Burning trash could also be the diagonal or the right column.
Pat that rat.
Both of those can be done before Unako.
Is there? Oh yeah, that's true. There's water fountain in the main lobby of the statue, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lighting a flare. Okay. Oh, the right column.
The right
actually
column.
is
you can
also
do that.
pretty easy. He just needs to find a killable Unako trooper, which he's got
This
right
guy?
here. Yeah. Wow, that guy was very
That was
conveniently
lucky.
placed.
Yeah.
You must have spawned off of the bot or something?
The bot, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So now he just needs to get up on the statue and make his way around it. It's interesting when I look at the design of the statue in this game, or of the base of it, it is actually fairly accurate to the design in real life. But
Yeah.
I always think of these little triangular poke out bits as the points of this base. But whenever you look at a description of the Statue of Liberty base, for whatever reason, it's always the 11 points of the Statue of Liberty base.
Oh, really?
So they can because it's kind of a square with little pointy bits on it, and they consider the corners of that square as points on the base as well. So so this goal is accurate to the marketing for the Statue of Liberty, I guess.
Okay. We can see on his bingo board, we can see the progress, the green bar going up as he hits each point.
Fun seeing
gets
him
close
run
enough.
along the ledge like this.
You better take cover.
Yeah. And he's got to be careful because there are terrorists around here.
Yeah. He's got that.
And you also gotta be
ballistic armor
careful
just
not
in
fall.
case, but yeah. Technically, you don't need to run on the edge here. You are. Ooh,
Yeah, it's
You
a bit
are-
lenient.
it's lenient, so you can walk on the lower safe area,
Yeah.
but obviously it's less cool. This is the style. This is the style points version, and you're not necessarily blocked by as many obstacles or enemies. One more to go,
Yeah,
I think here.
The enemies can't path up here, so
Yeah.
GG.
And that's another loop
That
for
wasn't
him.
bad. Yeah, those
No.
11 points didn't take too long. Just use speed through the hallway.
Now, Bergamarth is... What's he looking to do here? He's kind of made some progress in various spots. He could be going
Yeah,
for
he's
the
got some
top,
backup.
top row or the second column. Oh, he's breaking the slipping habit. Looks
Diagonal,
like he's
maybe?
going for the diagonal then, I guess, yeah. Just gotta stay dehydrated. There is a water fountain in the hotel there, which I'm surprised he wouldn't have gone for if he's doing that, but I assume
he
he
have a
has a
hazmat
hazmat
suit?
suit.
300 credits.
Yeah, I don't know.
The doorman at the Paris club.
Yeah, he
Oh.
never catches a break. Bergamarth
Yeah,
saw that
our players do
biocell as he
not
was
like
going
him.
down.
He has so many biocells, though. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Hello. You talking? I know.
All right. Speaking of biocells, krickraken is stocking up here. I guess he used
Yeah.
some when he was running his way around the statue.
Yeah, that was quite a few biocells used there.
Now, krickraken's health looks quite yellow there, so I'm guessing that his maximum health is pretty low. Probably in like
Yeah.
the 60s or 70s, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like
So
a
I think the
60-ish.
yellow split is around 66 or something, so...
Okay, what is Bergamarth doing?
Now,
Is
krickraken
he actually?
did
Oh,
the-
he's doing Smuggler's secret stash. He's doing a fourth column.
Oh yeah, and there's a... Yeah, that one kind of snuck out of nowhere, but that is... I guess, no, that's not the one that...
Clear the streets.
yeah, I guess krickraken did the middle row versus that fourth column, so...
Yeah, I think so.
Similar kind of result, but different angle here.
And fire
Yeah,
extinguisher
what's-
right there. GG.
Yeah. So what's krickraken up to over here? He's watching A command? Oh, a bird. Okay. So that's actually something that is new in this version of the game, this new alpha. The birds, the collision on those birds is was very small before, so we made them a bit taller, so that they're a bit easier to watch with binoculars, and I guess even to pet there.
The hitbox was a lot shorter than their model was, so it didn't match up to the visual. So we just made it a bit taller to match their model. And now maybe that goal's a little more consistent now, a little easier.
I don't think he had a pet the bird goal. He just has hunt a bird. I think he was just mixed up there. Sometimes you just gotta feel like hollow bones for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, nice bird, pet the bird, and then kill it. I was trying to think about how to kill his bird.
Yeah, he's going for the up close and personal approach.
Yeah, if you crouch, I think you can't do. Okay, this is possible. See, there's a commando right there though, so you don't get like infinite time to do this.
I mean, honestly, the Gep gun might be. Yeah.
He's gonna Gep the bird.
He didn't
get it. He missed.
He took basically.
How do you miss a bird with a rocket launcher?
He took basically a blind shot there that time. Oh, he's going for the pistol now. This is
yeah, I mean, he kind of
all the possibilities.
Use the rocket.
Yeah, I mean, using the rockets is. Oh man.
Bergamarth is going to pet a rat. He's going down to smugglers to. I guess it's a good source of rats, so that works.
Yeah. I guess there are actually just rats here normally.
And a camo.
And a camo.
He found the camo. krickraken did blow up the bird.
Successfully hunted that bird, yeah.
But he has to do it again because he died. Okay, he hits it with the Gep shot.
I like that
comes jumping down.
Jumped off the ledge there.
The patio of the cafe or whatever.
Yeah.
That trooper really liked that bird. That's why.
You did
coming
what?
Running for you. Yeah.
krickraken's contemplating this camo.
Oh, maybe he should have.
Using it. Yeah.
Well, but then again, the combat music was already playing, so those guys might have seen him anyways.
They'd already know about him, so. Bergamarth finished his loop. He's on to loop 7 now. I think he's starting to catch up again.
Yeah, there's some faster loops there.
Looks like he's looking at that. The bottom wasn't too bad.
krickraken found a dog. He's looking for this the bottom right slot there. So he's gonna look at this dog, and it should be a win right here. If you live, there you go.
Yeah, and I think Bergamarth's going for the middle row.
Middle row is a good one, yeah.
All right, and krickraken is on to it looks like HQ.
The right column is also good for Bergamarth.
Mission 4, UNATCO HQ. There goes the merchant, just for his goodies.
Okay, so what is krickraken gonna want to do here?
Getting into
Does krickraken have a sniper or 2 binoculars for Who Watches the Watchers?
Gunther's full of it.
Maybe not.
Maybe
I
not.
bet you had at least half a dozen takedowns.
I was here, Mr. May.
The arrogant son of a
Column
bitch.
2 looks good. Meet Smuggler is the slowest goal there.
I'm not sure. Can you look at the binoculars that are in your hand through a mirror?
Yes, sir.
Do those count as actual binoculars that are
Oh my
rendered
god,
there? I've never thought about it until this very instant. I don't think it would
maybe
count,
if you were
but,
extremely accurate, but I don't think so, because then that would break the looking at yourself mirror goal, right?
Only when you're looking at whatever's in your hand.
Yeah, you'd have to be accurate, I guess. Maybe someone will test it.
Yeah, that'll be something we have to look at, see if that actually works. I don't know.
That'd be really fun.
Yeah,
should we even fix that if it works?
No, I think that's perfectly valid if that works. So Bergamarth's into Hong Kong here on loop 8. Stunning these crates into submission.
Yeah, he doesn't have like a knife or anything, does he? So
Yeah,
the prod
I guess
is his
he's
best melee
lost
weapon.
that. krickraken looks like he's doing the second column. I would suspect.
Yeah,
Just needs
he
to
did turn
find
off
the,
that fan, and that looks like a good line
Turned
to
off
me.
the fan. Yeah.
Oh wait,
What's the...
he's giving Gilbert a gun.
Giving Gilbert?
You weren't
No,
gonna
or
shoot
not
nobody
not
in-
giving Gilbert again, actually.
He wasn't gonna
Whether that
stand
was
up
an
and
accident. I guess that was an accident.
He loads. Yeah.
Sir,
What's the...
does he have a goal here to give him a gun?
Yeah, the bottom right is give Gilbert a weapon.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, okay. He's going for the
So the
diagonal.
diagonal.
So he just
You're
needs to
gonna
find
get him
a
killed.
rat.
Well, rats are
Gonna
pretty easy to find.
kill Gilbert to get his weapon back, but
Yeah, sometimes you give him a weapon that's just too good, you can't let it go, and you regret your decision.
all right. So he's just gotta
You found trash here.
get lucky with his RNG. His RNG is luck. And there
There
he
you
goes
go.
with another loop.
Another sub 3 minute loop, yeah. He's really bringing that average down again.
Yeah.
Back to 337 average. I think he had that earlier.
Chateau for loop 12. Now it doesn't look like Bergamarth is so krickraken did the bottom row. Bergamarth was looking at the dissection report goal there. So I don't know if he's contemplating that or if he's just trying to make sure he knows what everything actually is.
And maybe it's just reading it to make sure it's not the fastest goal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just making sure he knows where that is specifically. Because sometimes you can make assumptions about these kind of things, and then like, oh, you you realize later, wait, no, that was actually way easier than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Because it's somewhere more accessible than you initially
He's chugging
thought.
water.
Okay, it looks like he's maybe going for the diagonal.
Oh, he's breaking it too. Wait, is that even on his board?
He didn't
No, it
have
wasn't.
he didn't have
just
a
broke it
goal
for
for
fun.
that, but just for fun. Yeah, okay. Seems like he's not certain about what goal he's trying to do or what line.
Okay, Kraken's killing people here for. Oh my god! The cop with the shotgun there. One shot's krickraken.
I want to learn more about the terms of...
Why is he killing these guys?
I don't know.
Just for items? Oh, you know, he's probably just stocking up on ammo and weapons. Because I know krickraken pays a lot of attention to the so-called weapon debt. Every time you beat a bingo board, the game will take away one of your weapons. So if you don't get one weapon every time, at least, then you're losing weapons instead of gaining or maintaining.
Yeah. Now I saw Bergamarth there. Okay, looks like he's visiting the stores in the Wanchai Market, so he might have actually changed his mind and decided to go for the bottom row.
300 credits.
Yeah. He didn't find the fan in Tong's face, so he'll have to go to probably Old China Hand, I think.
Yeah,
is where he'll
that's
go.
the easiest one to. Well, yeah, the easiest one to normally get to. I guess if you're already.
So most well known.
Yeah, if you're already in the compound, then I guess that one is.
There's a wild Lewis
there
Pan
goes
here.
Lewis Pan. not anymore, but.
Hello, you talking?
Of course he's
So
got
he stomped the
cigarettes.
human. Yeah.
I know.
So he did the stomp goal.
I know.
krickraken buying biocells again. Biocell sales.
Your map's giving him a,
so hot
a
right
bit
now.
of a loop there.
Yeah. I think Bergamarth's
Yeah, krickraken just
considering
needs to
buying the
find
camo.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, he wants to buy the camo. He has like 3 already though, right?
I'm not sure, but yeah, he definitely has a couple, so.
4,000.
Alright,
Yeah.
he's got it. And
So
then
we're
there goes the fan.
43 minutes into the race, so it's time to start using those camos, right? Otherwise you're gonna end the game and you're gonna or end the match and you're gonna have like 3 camos left that were a waste.
Yeah, it looked like there were 3 there from the brief instant that we saw his inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They take up inventory space too, like you know.
Yeah. Yeah, they really add up.
kind of want to.
He did look at that. He did look at that right column that krickraken did initially. So, at the very least, he's recognized that as a possibility.
He's still using the prod to break stuff.
Yeah. krickraken finished his diagonal line hacking the hostile computer there. Back to Hong Kong for loop 13. Loop 13 at the like 44 minute mark.
Oh yeah, I mean this average is crazy. An average of 3 minutes 38 seconds per loop. This is world record pace for krickraken actually.
Yeah, now Bergamarth has stomped a human to death. He's contemplating going into the sunken ship, so I guess he's planning to finish Liberty Island and go to have a look at the enemy president.
Yeah.
Just inside
that could take a bit depending where Leo is, but we'll have to see how it plays out.
Alright, he's just taking his never mind. He had to recharge his prod. Also, the prod won't work underwater.
Yeah, it won't work underwater. So this is what happens when you don't take a knife or any melee weapon.
Got the comms fan password there for what that's worth. Or the
SATCOM wiring is on the bingo board, but
yeah, it probably won't. I doubt it's relevant, but
yeah.
Okay, he's actually
krickraken's
doing
got
a couple
bit of a
here.
graphical glitch with something went wrong with loading this map.
That's interesting.
But it is just this map. It'll clear up.
Wow, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that's pretty rare. I mean, krickraken has streamed like 150 hours of this or something. I don't think he's seen it. So, I think I've seen it before, but it is very rare.
Yeah. I imagine this would clear up if you like saved and loaded probably, or left and re-entered the map or something.
Maybe not save and load, but maybe like save, quit, and then reopen the game.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Okay, he's going to Old China Hand, right? What is krickraken doing here? Is he buying camo? Oh wait, is he buying the map? He has view of map on his board towards the bottom left.
Does, and you can try. No, he's very good at spotting the diagonals, which I feel are always the ones that I overlook.
Look at his 32 shots with the knife.
Going for smoking kills here, it looks like, knocking out this cigarette machine, which means he might be contemplating the sink all the solid pool balls goal.
Amazing.
Which, if that's true, that gives us a good opportunity to also talk about new in this version of the patch. Some of the changes that have been made to pool. We'll see those in a little bit when he gets that pool table, I guess, and we can talk about it if he gets there. I suspect he will.
Yeah, it looks like he's going for it too. He's going to Lucky Money. The thing is, this is brand new and it takes practice. So
yeah,
a little risky maybe. So the things we changed is we made it so that you have to use the cue ball. You can't just click on the other balls and just hit them in directly. And there's a little aiming laser that helps a bit. You'll see that soon, I think. But it is a bit harder, definitely using just the cue ball.
I think some of the physics are a little bit improved as well, so it works just a little bit better than it did
Yeah,
before.
We've definitely improved the physics, not just for realism, but also for like ease of play. Like the balls don't bounce like crazy anymore. If you do it like with vanilla physics, the cue ball will just fall into the pocket every time you try to hit something into the pocket. It'll just keep rolling. It's like it's got topspin, but we pretty much changed that to like a backspin type of physics.
Yeah. Now, also sinking the 8-ball early before all the stripes or solids are sunk will also reset the whole board. So you really do want to be careful about that. That's just a bad time.
Yeah, you don't want to scratch on the 8, but you can save scum. This is not real life, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever thought about save scumming the pool table, but yeah, it's certainly a possibility.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, so he's going for solids.
He almost accidentally knocked that 8-ball in the corner.
Yeah, and now even this isn't in the actual final version of this patch. We've already made some further changes to what these bingo goals will look like for pool in WaltonWare. But you will be able to still see this goal sinking all the stripes or solids in a regular full-length game.
Yeah, so we probably will go with a slightly faster version of this goal with not quite all of the balls, but like, I don't know, 6 of them or something.
Got the 8 ball in there and reset the whole thing.
Yeah. He's gonna play it out. I don't know if he's saved recently. Bergamarth did, by the way, find Leo, so he's going to Yunako now.
Okay, yep.
Hey, Yevgeny.
He's gonna look at the anime president.
Yevgeny, where is Yevgeny?
There he goes.
Alright, he's on to Paris, Loop 10.
I love this news broadcaster behind us. krickraken loves Zach, okay. There's been a little bit of saves coming here.
Interesting though, because he went for a while there on that reset board, and then I guess just realized he could start again. Now
sometimes the break doesn't go well
on
either.
On the right side there, like right on the edge of that pocket. So
yeah. Oh, another thing we did improve actually with the pool physics is we shrunk the collision radius on the balls, because they used to be kind of big and they were hard to get into the pockets before. Now it's a little bit easier.
And of course, if you saw there when he highlights the balls, it actually tells you which ball it is and if it's a stripe or a solid. Before they used to all just say pool ball, and it was kind of up to you to figure that out. But
right, you can determine by the texture. They do visually have proper looks, but sometimes it's easier to just read.
or like if the number ends up on the number ends up on the bottom or something. I mean, I guess the numbers don't matter so much, but
not in this game. Okay, that was a nice shot, straight into the corner. He saves for it. Just gonna try to cut this one into the side pocket, it looks like.
I think this is the only one left, right? Yeah. Okay, but you should probably be able to get that. I'd say actually the biggest difficulty here, and that's interesting. I never thought about it, but the biggest difficulty is getting the shots lined up, because you kind of take a full step sideways at a time. I wonder if it'd be easier. I haven't tried it, but if you hold shift or whatever your walk button is.
I usually hold shift for it. Crouch is actually crouch is slower than walking, I think, right? Or is it the same?
Yeah, I think so. But of course you're gonna have a harder time.
I just jump on top of the table. I stand on the edge of the table. That's what I like to do.
Anyway, he did sink all the necessary balls, and he is onto loop 14. Back in. Well, maybe not back in. I don't know if we've been here before, but at Everett's place at the end of Mission 11.
Been to we've been to Paris, but we haven't been to Everett's. And if he wins this loop, that is, no one's ever done 14 before. So.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. He's got almost 10 minutes to do it. So maybe, although it depends on these goals. I haven't looked at them. And speaking of goals, Bergamarth might be doing that right column like krickraken did, but not totally sure at this point. He used a urinal, but beyond that, we don't have much confirmation.
He might be looking for Nicolette.
Yeah, that's what
he liked to do previously.
Yeah. Now, what's krickraken up to here? Does he have something to kill Lucius? Yes, put Lucius out of his misery. Okay, so he might be looking at the second column, because once you leave here, you're in. He's got ballistic armor. He just needs to kill a trooper. That's like trivial.
Yeah.
This is basically free for him.
He might save the armor until he gets to Vandenberg, just so that he can use it for protection as well as the bingo goal.
Use it. Yeah. That'd be worthwhile.
Is he gonna talk to Everett, or is he just gonna? Oh, it's a zombie seed. We got zombie Toby.
Oh.
No, he's backtracking.
Oh, he's going back. Oh yeah, because why would you even bother going forward?
Yeah. There's troopers here too.
Yeah.
This probably is a little faster.
This will be a new record then.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think it's going to take him 7 minutes to kill one guy.
No, there's almost certainly a trooper right outside here.
New travel restrictions.
Yeah.
Consult the papers.
Yeah, I'd be more surprised if there wasn't. And yeah, is this Dragon Tooth good? I hadn't noticed, but
Someone's there. I can hear you.
taking the time to do some skills.
Yeah, he wants to use those skill points before he moves on.
Bergamarth watched that dog, so he just needs to find a bird and hunt, watch it and hunt it. And there he goes. Yeah,
that's it. krickraken gets to
14. Now. That is wild. And this is Mission 8.
Mission 8.
Sewer start.
Let's hit it.
He's got another use ballistic armor goal. I don't know if he has more still.
I think there's ballistic in Smuggler's place.
Probably, yeah. Or maybe in Paul's apartment? Like in terms
maybe,
of the
yeah.
vanilla position?
Yeah.
Wait, that's a utility pod. He could blow that up for left column. Or row 2.
Yeah, left column wouldn't be... what portrait do you get here?
You get greens, Joe Greens. If you find Philbin,
Oh, that's right.
he asks you to kill
Find
Joe
Philbin.
Green.
Yep. Okay,
Okay, he's
turned
going
off
for
the
none of those.
fan there. I think he's doing the... no, what is he doing here? Smoking kills? He's just
He's getting a variety.
getting some options here. Using the toilet... This middle column is actually pretty easy.
Yeah, as long as he has a plasma rifle.
You do
so-
that, and you just need to get to the computer at the start of this.
And then you go to
room.
smugglers for the
Then
bot.
go to smugglers for the security bot, and that's another one down.
Let's find the right one.
wild.
Read that.
that was Jordan
Yeah.
Shea pulling out, I think, a lamb. A great choice for the self-defense of the bar.
Yeah. That's what every bartender has under the counter, right?
just a handful of grenades.
Yeah. Certainly this won't cause any issues in a crowded bar.
Ooh.
Oh, krickraken dies on the way to smugglers. Someone hit
Eats
him
a
with
plasma
plasma,
shot.
or maybe a
Yeah.
PS40. I think it was plasma. Okay, he's gonna use one of
I
those
think
camos
so, yeah.
finally.
Might as well.
He's got 3 of them, or he had 3 of them. So yeah,
Yeah.
he's in a little bit wrong spot here. He's mirrored maps. you know?
Yeah, he's getting bamboozled by the mirrors. Yeah. Bergamarth breaking into the supply closet or whatever you want to call this, utility closet. I
It's
don't
gonna
know.
make a slipping
break
hazard
this,
by destroying this.
Yeah, a potential slipping hazard. It's
Yeah,
not a
only
slipping hazard yet. just making it possible that slipping hazard might be unmarked.
Okay, so krickraken needs the plasma,
So he's
and he gets it.
yeah,
That's
he's done
15.
another loop. So he's done 15. And he's still got time to maybe finish another loop. This is mission 2 now.
Mission 2. And this is on the Hell's Kitchen side of the subway.
Yeah, so you're kind of out of a lot of the danger.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you backtrack, the terrace went on in the subway. If you go forwards, you got a lot of neutral areas to go to.
Yeah, I mean, if you had anything that needed terrorists, there's some in the park. They're not really a threat, but they're there. Looks like he's thinking that left column, maybe, or
He could do center row and sink all pool balls, all solid pool balls. Technically, he has enough time, but again, that's new. Needs practice.
yeah, I think the players haven't had enough time to practice with that yet. I know personally, I've sunk all the balls on the table in about like a minute and a half. It's not impossible. So with practice over time, I think we'll see people getting better at the new pool. It's
I think probably like sub 2 minutes.
it's not impossible.
Is
Yeah.
reliable, especially with saves coming.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's gonna kill Sandra. He's going for
After getting the smuggler password,
yeah.
might be going for the diagonal.
No,
Rescue?
he's gonna go, no.
Definitely not the diagonal.
Just no.
The riot cops are running scared.
Okay, what's he doing with these binoculars? Who's he looking at?
They look like they're doing.
Taking an eye exam. Oh yeah, okay, doing that eye exam. And then he needs to find fish,
Oh.
which would mean going back to Battery Park, I guess. I think that's the
Satisfaction.
Okay.
only spot. That's a bit rough, but I guess if you're going in there, having never been in there, then
Yeah, I don't know. That might be the fastest line, actually.
Nothing.
Oh, you know what? The other diagonal actually is pretty good. Use urinal, kill Gilbert. He already bought the full treatment, and then use ballistic armor.
use ballistic, which he
doesn't
doesn't
have.
have. Yeah.
But I'm sure there's ballistic armor somewhere in this mission. Like you said, probably Smuggler
There's definitely some in Smuggler. But yeah, there's It's definitely around somewhere. It's just a question of if he can pull it off in about 2 minutes.
But this might not be much slower, or this might not be slower at all. I don't know. Nice
No,
jump.
he's going back to Battery Park. Looks like on Bergamarth's side, he just needs to meet Smuggler, and he would be done with this loop. But he's giving a gun. Oh, I guess he's doing the diagonal. Yeah, as well. Yeah, this is the same one
I think
that,
that's what krickraken did. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's just got to find a rat somewhere.
Now krickraken actually used a camo just in case, just to make sure. I mean, there's only 2 minutes left.
It's a smart choice. Now
Yeah,
Bergamarth ignored
you're not going to need that many camos in 2 minutes.
Yeah, Bergamarth ignored the bag of trash there. It looks like he's going to Smuggler. He does
he
not
could
have
also
the
meet
password,
Smuggler.
Yeah,
Meet
that would
Smuggler for
definitely be
column
the
2.
faster option.
That would
if
work
he was going
too.
in there. Yeah, and
He doesn't
there
have the
goes
password.
krickraken with another loop. What the hell?
16.
16 loops. He's just completely popping off here. Like,
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy.
not only is he beating his record, he's beating it handily.
Yeah, by 3. And with time remaining, which is used for tiebreakers, so it,
Right.
it's like a half point. But I mean, loop 16 and 58 minutes, 34 seconds, and 100 milliseconds, like, that's pretty strong.
Yes. Bloodshot.
Okay.
I don't know if he has enough time
Bergamarth's-
to do this line, though.
Bergamarth's got the password to get down to Smugglers.
Yeah, we only have 1 minute remaining.
Is he finding the rat, or is he going to talk to Smuggler? I feel like talking to Smuggler would be more guaranteed. This
He's got a rat right here.
risky, but he's got it. All right, so he's done another loop.
He gets to 11.
He's finished 11.
Yeah, I mean 11 is really good for an hour. Like
That's
anything double
a
digits.
very respectable score.
Yeah.
Like 16 is insanity.
Yeah. krickraken kind of went like Super Saiyan on this run. Like, this is ridiculous.
He really did.
Yeah.
He's trying to see if he can finish this one. He's only got 20 seconds. He's gonna watch this trooper here. He's kind of just... Yeah, he used all of his items just to see what goals it hits.
Oh my god. Just a massacre here in the last seconds.
I guess the first column is the fastest. There's the time. That's 1 hour.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't know what column.
Wow.
I don't know what line would have been fastest there, but I mean, once he hit 16 loops, like, what more can you ask for? That's insane.
Yeah, he went absolutely nuts here. Taking the win decisively.
Yeah,
And
krickraken
breaking
is
his
our
own
champion.
record, yeah. Bergamarth put up a very good fight. Made for a good race. Yeah. I'm lacking words.
Yeah, unfortunately that won't count for the leaderboard, I think, because that's technically a chosen seed, chosen by me, not by him, but I don't know. Maybe we should look at what other randomizer communities do in this case. Like, I don't know
Yeah,
if that counts
it's an
or
interesting
not.
one. It's a chosen seed, but yeah, it's not one that he had picked himself, so it's hard to say if
It's not like he had knowledge of the seed before, so
Yeah.
it doesn't count in that way. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
If anyone knows, like, leave a comment. Like, if anyone knows what other communities do in this situation. But yeah, I mean, 16 is, yeah, by far the record. Nobody's done more than 13, so there you go. Bergamarth had a really good run too. But yeah.
And that brings our summer 2025 WaltonWare tournament to a close. So hope everyone's enjoyed it. This has been very interesting to go through the process of executing and commentating, and hopefully we'll be able to pull this off again. So if you're interested in participating, make sure to join the Mods Forever Discord, play the randomizer, see if WaltonWare is for you, and I think we'll probably be trying to put another one of these together again in the future.
Yeah. I mean, if you can do just like a few loops in an hour, if you can do like 4 or something, that's, I'm sure we can find an opponent for you. Like, we can, seed up the bracket, do some group stage or something. If we get enough new players, we can, start having matches between everyone and have a bigger tournament with, maybe 8 players or something. So yeah, definitely contact us in any way and see if we can get you in a tournament.
The more the merrier.
Yep.